This is Irontrader. Now, this is Sunday night. The futures opened here at 6 o'clock. That was about a half hour ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, if you watched my video on Friday, you notice I pointed out this 8 SMA, and I said, well, usually when the futures open up, this will be above that 21-day, and that is exactly where she went. Now, what do we have here? Just sideways action. It's almost like a bull flag kind of situation. Here's your pole, and there's your flag, and right there. It should be, if it came down a little bit, it'd be a true bull flag. Now, you can see where we're just trading this range here. You got your 21-day here now at 77.38, and then we have your 100-day here. You're sitting at 79.50. So we got a good trading range going on here. Now it's going to even get better because this 8-day can push up. You can push that price right on up here very, very nicely. Now we look here on the weekly chart. 77.83 is your 8 SMA here, and you're sitting at 78.05 real time right now. We got to see how that's all going to shake out here. Now, if we can get that 8-day to curl back up here, then we can start shooting this price right on up here and maybe over all this key resistance. So what we have here on your resistance level on your weekly, you're looking at 79.38 here. You got 79.72, and then we have your 100-day at that 79.62. They're all jammed right up here. That's 79 in change area. Okay, so you really need to get above that. If you can, then we'll look to the top of that candle. You're looking at 80.62, and then we can just start rallying all the way on up here. So let's just take a look here on the daily. The downside here, we're watching now. We're going to watch at 77.53 on the downside at 8 SMA, and then we're going to watch this 77.38. Here, your 21 SMA. Obviously, if that's lost, then we just follow this candle here. You're looking at 77.22 level. We'll come to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at that 76.67, and then we can come down here. You're looking at 76.15, and then we can do is just follow it right here. Okay, so you're looking at 75.23 level, and then we have 74.33. Look at the bottom, 74.06, and then we'll look right here. You're looking at 73.98. And then we look to the bottom there. You're looking at 72.82, and then your big retest there at 72.48. Now, I'm not saying that's where it's going. While I always would like to point out, if that 8-day, that 21-day is lost, we just follow the candles down until you get a big retest. But right now, we got 72.48 on the bottom channel, and we got 80.62 on the top. So you got a good trading range here. We're just a little bit above the old center. So what we always want to watch is watch that 8-day. That's very, very key, and watch that 21-day on a closing basis. Even if it comes down and it goes below, as long as it closes up here, this could be a really good trade here to take this bad boy long here. So on the upside, this is what you're looking at 79.50. Then we're looking at that 200 SMA here, 79.71, and then we have your 50-day at 79.97. But this is what we're really watching is at 80.62. If we can get above that, we'd get above all this resistant level right here. See all this bullshit? See right here? More bullshit. If we can get all above that and get here to this 80, 50, 62, then we'd have to see what happens at that time. Okay, so that's basically the top of that candle. If we can get up there, does it break out or does it come right back down here again? Now, if it breaks out, then we're going to look right here at the top of this candle, 81.57. You look at the bottom of that candle, 82.40, right there, 80.95, 83.91, and then right here at this top is 84.46. Bring that price channel right across. Then we bring the next price channel right across. That's what you got there, 85.64, and then bring that channel across right there. You're looking at 86.18. Then we come to the top of that candle, 87.67, just like here we have on the old weekly here. Okay, so but look at all kind of patterns here. I made a video there today, so if you want to maybe check it out, it's got Gordon Gekko on the front. He's one of my favorite actors here, and what I like about that is the video is it tells you a little bit about candlesticks, how to read candlesticks, charts, different kind of chart patterns, what to look for. Okay, so here's another perfect example. See, really here you have like a left shoulder, we have a head, and now we're building out the right shoulder. So this could go sideways for a while yet. Don't think that it can't, you know what I'm saying? But you got a good trading range like we've had here, and this is money. Anytime you get a trading range like this, especially crude oil, because it's always very volatile, trade that range, long, short, that's put that money right in your old pocket, okay? That's the key. Now, again, watch that 8 SMA, 77.53, and that 21-day. Those are going to be your key support there on the downside. If that's lost, here we go right here, 76.33. That's your next key level, okay? This here is very good, 77.83. Always watch that on a weekly basis. These two here on a weekly basis by next Friday. We haven't even started the week here yet, okay? But that's what we want to stay above. And then all this 79 stuff right here is we want to get above that so we can hit that price channel, and then we can see what's going to happen. RSI here, we're looking about the center. We're looking good. Green over your red, that shows bullish. There's your buy signal right there. Once that green hits the red, very, very good. This here green, it looks like it wants to curl right back up here. We got to see how it's all going to shake out here. And you're about medium here on your relative strength index here. So this is looking here very, very bullish. The key is we just have to make sure that we hold that 8-day, that 21-day on a closing basis. That is the key. Now, remember, you got seasonality here. We got this 4th of July coming up here. You got hurricane season. October is always, August is always wet and wild. Then you got that hurricane season all end of October all the way through September area. That is always long. Now, remember, always the first week here, and I'll get down to that one down the road when we get, usually after we get that September rally. October is always a great time to start shorting this all crude oil all the way down here till about the first week of December. Then you go long, okay, into the first week of December. Now, this week here, what I'll do is I'll put up another seasonality chart for you on crude oil, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. But right now, watch that 8, that 20-way on the downside. On the upside, just watch that 100-day. That's going to be very key. That 200 SMA here, and then that 50-day. Okay, let's take a look here going out with Natty Gas. Okay, here we have natural gas, your daily and your weekly. Now, you can see last week here where I pointed out this negative divergence here. Okay, see where we had a high level here, then we had a really high, then we had an even higher high, but you had a lower high. See this negative divergence? Okay, always take that in consideration. Now, one thing isn't always going to do it, but again, you always want to say, oh man, look at here, negative divergence. What else is going on? Well, you can see here now the green here is going below your red kind of a situation, and you lost that 8 SMA here, okay? So all that combined here is like, what I'm going to say? Yeah, not good. Okay, but what we have here is we had a nice, good 5-day rally. Very, very nice. But then we had that indecision candle. And then what I didn't like about that is when you went half the candle and then you made a lower low. Now you held that 8 SMA here. It rallied up here to a point, but then it fell below that 8. So what we have here is a lower highs and lower lows. That's never good. That's not what you want to see. And now we have a gap down. Okay, so what we want to watch here on the downside is right here. This is going to be your key level. This is that 2.76, okay? That is going to be very, very crucial. And then what we have here, this basically 60, that is going to be very, very crucial. And this 50-day here by the end of the week at 2.5, basically 2.51, that's going to be very, very crucial. But right now, just watch this 21 SMA here. That is going to be very, very key. Now, again, if that's lost, we look here to the left, you got 2.75 level here. Then we can come right to the top of that candle. You're looking at 2.65 level. We have 2.57. And then again, we can come all the way down here to your 50-day at 2.51. This is very, very critical here, this 2.59 level. Now, upside, what we want to do is now you got that gap in there, okay? So you want to look at today's high. That's at 2.848. There's your gap. And then look to Friday's low, 2.87, okay? So right there, 2.848 gap, and then 2.87 is fill. Okay, then what we want to do is look to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 2.898, and then here's your big target at that 2.943. Obviously, if we can get above that somehow, okay, then we'll look right to the top of this candle. You're looking at 3 flat, okay, then we can come right up here, look at 3.09, 3.12, and then your big retest at 3.15. However, this 8-day is going to be like a brick wall, like it always is, but now you're trading between the 21-day and that 8 SMA. We got to see which one is going to win out. Now, if this all falls down here, you say, oh, geez, this is just selling right on off here. But then just watch this level here, okay? See where you have the 2.47 level. This is that box that we were trading right here, okay? So we made this box and then made a higher low, higher low, higher low, and then zoomed right on up here. But you still have that box, which is going to be good support levels, which is that 200-day at 2.47. But right now, watch here these key levels right here, that 2.76. That is going to be very, very crucial on the downside. If that's lost right here, that 2.60, 5968, 2.60, that's going to be critical. And then you can come down to your 2.47. I know there's a little bit bigger spread on that, but these are your key support levels here, your 8, your 50-day, and your 21. On the upside, we can do the gap and the fill, but realistically, that 8-day is crucial. You need to get back above it to get high. If you can, you're not going to get higher. That's just simple as that. It's not going to go higher. The 8-day is like a brick wall. Okay, so let's just trade this range, okay, which is really good. We got to see how that's all going to shake out. We had that negative divergence. Now you can see where the RSI is coming on off. Your green went below your red, okay, and that is what they call a sell signal. As soon as you do that, that momentum now is now to the downside. That is not pretty. So again, even if this does sell down here, that doesn't mean you can't take a nice short, like KOLD. That's what I use for a short. You lose this 21-day, I'll be in that KOLD, and I'll be shorting that bad boy all the way down to this level here. I mean, first of all, I'll be doing down to the 8-day, and then we'll look at the 50-day, and then we'll come down to your 21-day. So that's always an easy way to short. That KOLD is a big mover. Anywhere, you can go anywhere from, say, 2 points to 6 points in a day. Easy beans, okay? Upside, you got to watch that 8 SMA. If we can get higher than that, then we can follow the candles up here. But right now, trade this range. 2.94 on top and 2.76 on the bottom until she breaks. I don't like that series of lower lows and lower highs. Never good. Never good. I don't like that negative divergence. Never good. I don't like this green that crossed over to red. Never good. Okay? Just this looks lower, but I say it could hold that 21-day, and that might be a good scalp to take right back up here to the 8-day. We got to see how this all shakes out. Okay, I'll be back here tomorrow morning here before 8 o'clock, and we will do it all over again, and we'll go a little bit more in-depth on crude and natty gas. Okay, thanks for watching.